Hi, everybody, and welcome to Big Apple Mountain Tarot. I'm Mike Rusnak.
I'm Everest Hall.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! This is our New Year forecast. This video is for air signs. So we're going to talk about Gemini and Libra and Aquarius
for 2024.
Yeah, we're breaking down the year in elements. Partially because there's some amazing things happening in Aries, but it's also a wood dragon year in Chinese New Year. So it's wood, expansive growth.
So wood grows. Wood is also fuel. And dragon.
Fire.
Hello.
And it's a masculine year.
Yeah,
it's a masculine
year. Yeah, from now until 2026, all of our outer planets are going to shift into masculine signs for the first time in history. Ever.
Get ready. Big news.
2024,
we're all new. Everything's different.
2024 is a very different year. Yeah. It's going to be a very fast year. It's not going to be like the previous 10 years.
Yeah. And you, now imagine this is a fire year. Our friends, the air signs, are going to fuel this fire.
Yes.
All right.
Air feeds fire.
Air feeds fire.
Warms air. And it's a symbiosis.
Yeah, so the whole world is relying on you. You out
we
there.
We need your oxygen.
We need your oxygen. Yeah. And we're going to tell you how you're going to fuel the world.
Now, the first thing we want to mention is that on February 19th, Chiron, which represents our wounded healer.
Yes.
Chiron. It's that part of ourselves, that deepest wound that we carry, but also offers the opportunity for tremendous healing and rebirth. So that happens on February 19th, and then Jupiter becomes conjunct with Uranus on April 20th.
Correct. And then on January 20th, Pluto moves in Aquarius.
That's right.
So that's kind of the big news of the year.
Yeah. For this year, self-criticism,
no,
it will erode all of your progress.
Yes.
More so than usual.
Well,
if you have anything negative to say, don't say anything.
It's not just self-criticism, criticism in general, criticism of
others, pointing it out, being better, trying to show others how, like, you know better. It's not a competition. It's not going to work anymore. It's not going to work for this year.
This is some difficult homework for me.
It will boomerang on you and then magnify and then chase you like the boulder chases Indiana Jones.
Yeah, this is going to be tough for me, but it's okay. I can do it.
Yeah. So it's both a hugely dynamic year and one in which that we have to sit on our words.
Right.
Sit on our hands. Don't get too
personal
aggressive.
Responsibility.
Yeah. Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And don't make assumptions and don't take things personal. And it's going to require us operating at the highest frequency that we're capable of. In fact, this is solar maximum this year.
Oh, wait, we didn't. Yeah. Okay, so solar maximum is happening this year, which also is involving in this fire energy. And so what's happening is that our solar system is moving through the universe, and the sun has a cycle the way every other planet has a cycle. And we're at the maximum peak of it.
Yes.
And so we're getting the most amount of solar flares. And
solar flares, which carry light and information and intergalactic messages,
celestial information.
Yes. So we might go to bed one person this year and then wake up a completely different person.
Yes.
So, that could happen during this year. So let's go right into it.
Let's start with Gemini.
For Gemini.
Okay. So Gemini, dear Geminis, I have a bunch of Geminis in my life.
Who's going to talk first?
We're going to talk over each other.
So the April eclipse happens in your 11th house.
Okay.
And this is also where Chiron and the North Node will become conjunct in February, touching off ideas surrounding old wounds and friendships and your old social circles. And it's time for rebirth. It's time, if you've been feeling lonely, it's time to get out there and start making new inroads, new networks.
Yeah. Are your friendships a little stale? Are your social structures getting a little tiresome? Do you need a little more information?
Is it taking more energy out of you than it's giving you?
Yeah. Are you feeling misunderstood in your social networks? Do you need to expand yourself? Is it like kind of, like Gemini
Is it stagnant?
It's so important for Geminis to be talking, to communicating one-on-one. You might be like finding new friendships and new social systems.
Yeah, and Aries will be sextiling you through this year, giving you great energy for your future goals, for your new adventures. Pluto will have moved into your ninth house. Pluto is going to offer you tremendous energy for your mental alacrity to seek and discern fact from fiction and what is the truth.
Yes. Faith discovery.
Yeah.
Ninth house is all about the belief systems. You traditionally it's ruled by Sagittarius. So if you can imagine the arrow being shot and the faith that it takes for the archer to get
to lose the arrow
and to just believe that it's going to reach that point in space. So there's going to be a deepening of our belief system, and then deepening of our belief system, a change in our social structure, and then Jupiter.
Well, Jupiter and Uranus will be moving through Taurus,
12th.
which is in your 12th house. So that is your Piscean realm.
Yes.
The world between worlds.
The subconscious.
Your spirituality.
Yes.
Take some rest, do some yoga, do some meditation, because in May, Jupiter will then move into your first house. And that's your self-expression.
Yeah.
Your self-expression. First house is Aries. That's who you are, who you show up for in life. Yeah.
When Jupiter and Uranus are conjunct in the 12th house, there's going to be a big expansion and almost like a startling epiphany of your subconscious. Some real information might be coming through you.
Yeah, it could come through in a dream. It could come through.
I'm kind of hoping and suspecting that there's going to be some phenomenon, perhaps some sort of extraterrestrial, spiritual phenomenon happening. You're going to be not so terrestrial, and all of a sudden, spirits and ghosts and angels are going to be coming to appear to you, maybe, hopefully. Or at least the dreams are going to be deepening. Your subconscious is going to be really expanding. Because you're so important to society and friendships and just day-to-day life, that's going to really help everybody in your day-to-day, because now you're expanding.
It's like every time people think that they know you, Gemini.
No.
Well, this is the year to show them that they don't know but half of what they think they know about you. There's a lot of other stuff going on under the surface that you don't even bring out.
Right.
Yeah. Saturn and Neptune will be transiting your 10th house.
Hey, 10th house careers, public visibility.
And that's some balance too, because Neptune will be there inspiring you, urging you to dream, and then Saturn will be there ready to bring in the structure, bring in the form to the formless.
And Neptune is with the galactic center?
Yes.
Square?
Neptune is squaring to the galactic center.
So just to review the galactic center, it's a fixed point in space. It's the center of our galaxy. And we believe that there's all this information coming from the galactic center. All right, Libra, our dear friends Libra. So Libra is represented by the scales. It's all about balance. It has a lot to do with karma and relationships.
alternate
perspectives.
North Node and Chiron, as well as the eclipse, will take place in your 7th house.
Congratulations.
So that is your area of relationships.
Yeah. So
partnerships, friendships, all sorts of ships.
It's all going to be redone. The Chiron going into the 7th house. And we all have this.
Exposing that painful point that you need to heal. You have to step into the pain to feel the growth, to heal that.
One of the things about Libra,
to do things better.
But also to have like a personal opinion. Libra is kind of looking for the balance.
They do a great deal of understanding everything, but then not being able to understand their own perspective because they haven't walked through the mucky, gravity-laden, earth waters. They haven't gone through the crap.
Yeah. So that's kind of the lesson that's happening here is...
So it's a little bit of a shake-up for you.
Yeah. It's like, how do you personally find peace and balance?
And understand yourself.
With
Understand and dig into your own perspective. And to say, this is what I believe, and I don't care if it's what you believe or not.
Yeah.
This is me. Jupiter and Uranus will be transiting your 8th house.
Of beliefs. Okay, see, this is where...
Scorpio. Yeah, 8th house, other people's money, deep, hidden, dark spaces, deep intimacy, expansion in your sex life, in your finances, in your investments. This is you having deep epiphanies about your partnerships.
Scorpio rules some of the things it rules other people's money. So perhaps be prepared for some sort of financial windfall that could happen with that. Perhaps I'm terrible with money. I got zero money, but maybe look at investments and
we're not financial advisors.
No, I'm not a financial. Never take a financial advice from me. But perhaps it's time to kind of talk to someone who knows about that stuff. There could be something really eccentric that happens. Like let's say you buy a stock in rubber gloves, and then all of a sudden rubber gloves just explode, and you're a rubber glove millionaire.
Well, if you buy stock in pumpkins, sell before November 1st. So Jupiter is into your 9th house.
Yes.
Jupiter is in your 9th house. That's your area of beliefs, new travels, new information, higher learning, maybe even teaching.
Right. So Jupiter's going to go, it's going to get conjunct with Uranus in the 8th house, and then it's going to the 9th house of beliefs. And so I feel like that's where you're going to get that that kind of self realization point. As it's
understanding yourself through a partner first, and what you do with each other's finances and money, and then you could expand what you believe in yourself.
That's exciting.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, so that is your belief area, your faith, higher education. Pluto will be transiting your 5th house for the next 20 years. So this is a long slog into discovering what brings you joy, happiness, love, creation, childlike expression.
Yeah. Work.
And that's a long time to do that too.
Yeah, it's a long time to do that, and it's part of finding your opinion, in yourself. And so the 5th house is ruled by Leo, and so it's that joyful creativities, the creativity you have when you give birth to a child or father a child and watch it grow. It's creativity of a project and watching it grow, and it's development,
and influencing, and helping, and inspiring.
And then Saturn and Neptune will be going through the 6th house.
Yeah, so that's work and play together. The give and take, the balance, that seesaw.
Yes.
Neptune inspiring you in your area of work, but also health too. 6th house is work, and it's also health.
6th house is health. So watch your health. It's gonna maybe get your blood
a time for
managed.
Maybe a time for a cleanse.
Yeah, a cleanse.
Clean your blood, clean your fluids.
Saturn also. Okay, so Saturn rules bones. It's like the outer kind of periphery. Also rules skin. And Neptune is blood and fluids. So just be aware of those two kind of body parts during this transit. Wear sunscreen, just kind of have preventative measures, just make sure we're okay.
Yeah. So that's Libra. Did we do it?
I think we did Libra. Hey Libra.
Oh, good.
I'm excited for you guys. You're gonna have a great year. Aquarius. Oh my God, that's me. I can't talk about it. So the big news for Aquarius is Pluto.
Well, Aquarius, get used to it, because 20 plus years of Pluto moving through your sign is going to leave you very unfiltered and with no bandwidth for shenanigans or Small talk or
nonsense.
being anything but who
Fake.
you are yourself, right?
Well, we never have any tolerance for fakeness, but this time we're really not going to have any tolerance for fakeness.
You're extra unfiltered.
I'm sorry.
Lucky us.
Everybody's going to get
But
it.
it's like you've died and been reborn. Relationships that are fake, that are surface, they just can't stand throughout this time.
No.
Nope, they'll fall. New people will become attracted to this new unfiltered. Yes.
Yeah, expect friends to come out of nowhere, new relationships.
They're curious about your new authenticity, about these new.
What is
new
this
ideas
quirky
coming
Aquarius
through.
about? Like, why are you so quirky? What's going on with you? I think I'm going to hang out with you. So Pluto it's a long transit. It's really slow, but it's going to be, obvious when it happens on the 20th because it's such a big transit.
And then Pluto will only retrograde for 3 months this year, back into Capricorn. But as far as we're concerned, this is it. Pluto's moved on. This is the age of Aquarius. This is very new paradigm we're in.
Very new.
Saturn and Neptune will be transiting your second house.
That's money.
That's money. Your financial situations might improve,
Yes.
Aquarius.
There's going to be structure, Saturn structure.
There will be more presence of mind for you.
Yes.
Not dreamy anymore. Not too rigid. Saturn will be there balancing Neptune and bringing much needed structure.
I think also Saturn, just thinking about this right now, Saturn with Neptune in the second house, if you have addiction issues, Saturn gives structure to that kind of escapism, and perhaps you can release yourself from any bad habits that are happening. Neptune, it's dreams, it's other world, but
This might be a cleanup for health.
it might be a cleanup for health for some people who need to have their health cleaned up.
Yeah, if you're overdoing it through the holidays, absolutely.
Also, like nutrition, just kind of think of the second house is, how we intake nutrition. It's our values also. So there might be a rebuilding, restructuring of our value system.
Of what would you do if you just had a family? How would you rule your family? How would you interact and love and nurture and care for your family?
Yes.
Who are you? Who are you?
Who am I? Who are you? Who are you?
Chiron and North Node will be in your
Third
house. And this is where
house.
the eclipse happens too for
Right.
you. Third house of siblings, neighbors,
Short trips.
more short trips, learning, new
Also
ideas.
this. It's like this kind of talking too.
Oh, this little bink, 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 bink,
the way
bink,
we
bink.
talk, this is so okay. Aquarius. I only know me as an Aquarius, so sometimes I have a loud mouth, and it comes back to bite me. Perhaps something in the way we speak, and this year I'm personally going to work really hard on my speech and criticism.
This is the advice for everybody.
For everybody.
Work on your words. Words are energy. Do not waste your energy.
No.
Be very careful with how you use your words.
Yeah. Also,
Say exactly what you mean. Be very crystalline in your speech.
be careful with texting, because texting and emails, there's no language. You can't hear the language. You don't know.
You mean there's no subtext?
there's no subtext?
context.
Bingo.
Just throw your phone down a well.
Exactly. So third house, communication, short travel. Also siblings.
Yes, but this could be a pinch around something sibling related.
It could be a pinch around something sibling related.
Yeah, this is what we're tiptoeing around. Let's just say there could be a pinch around someone in your family, sibling, something that needs to be
readdressed, reestablished.
readdressed. Exactly, readdressed, and then move beyond.
Yeah,
Yeah, and that's what
it helps everybody.
That's what wood dragon years are for. They're for growth and expansion. Jupiter and Uranus will be in your fourth house.
which is home. That's usually ruled by Cancer. So that's how, it's the mother sign. It's all about home and nurturing. If you think about a crab, it's got the hard shell, and it's really careful in how it nurtures itself, and it's very picky on what it puts in.
Yeah.
It's a very sensitive sign.
And this last full moon in the sign of Cancer was very important. We're not supposed to just forget these lessons.
No.
We got to keep this inner nurturing...
Santa Claus.
The inner Santa, the inner mommy.
Yeah.
We're going to need this inner mommy for the whole year.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're just going to need this from now on.
Wouldn't it be great if Christmas was every day and Santa just gave us gifts? You could be your own Santa Claus. You could have Christmas every day in your life just by giving yourself and treating yourself balanced and well.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome, Mike.
Yeah.
So Jupiter, that's going to happen in the 4th house. There could be like a real surprise event happening within your home. Maybe a new home, perhaps something happening in your home, perhaps with your family.
And then Jupiter in May moves into your 5th house.
Right.
So that is fun, love, creative expression, expansion, joy, everything that Leos represent.
Everything that Leos represent, creativity.
But this could be a new family member, an orphan cat, an orphan dog, an orphan person.
Yeah, like
it could be you being called upon to be a clown, to bring the joy, to bring the
Uranus chaos, Jupiter expansion, good luck, something chaotic, which also is good luck and bringing benefit to your home that moves into your creative aspects. I think that's really interesting.
Dance.
And a little advice for everybody out there: make sure your insurance is up to date. Make sure your fire extinguishers are new and up to date, and just be aware of any kind of surprise that might happen on your property.
Yeah.
All right, air signs and everyone else out there. We're gonna pull a couple tarot cards for this year for our air signs.
One card.
We're gonna pull. Sign. We're going to be bold and pull one card and just talk about it for each sign. We're going to start with Gemini. Then we're going to move to Libra, and then we're going to move into Aquarius.
Okay. There we go. Do you want to cut that, honey?
I would love to cut that, honey.
Okay, for Gemini. Okay.
Okay, get your ducks in the row. Things are happening fast.
This is frequently the case with Gemini.
Yeah.
A lot of ideas, a lot of passions,
action,
a lot of movement. Like the fire signs, though, fire signs, air signs, you can't burn out. You must rest.
Like you're so active, you're so verbose that all that speech and all that thought can drain you. You can put on like 10 different hats and go to town and try and do everything all at once in one day and then just collapse.
Can do that. Do you really need to do that? Do you need to? Do you always need to?
No, you don't always need to do that. Now, also, this card is about speed, but it's also about getting things lined up and doing things. And when I was in school, I was in special ed, and I was taught that you have to kind of finish the task as you complete it. So try to complete the task once you start it, and it'll be really beneficial.
Just like organization.
Just like organization. Don't do everything at once. One idea, complete it. Idea, complete it. A next idea and complete it. And a next idea, complete it. And you'll be very successful.
Organize your passions.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Organize your thoughts for a successful year.
Make a chart, make a list. So that's Gemini, Libra, the Hanged Man, right?
Yes.
And this is about your relationships. This is about taking everything you thought you knew and flipping it and saying, maybe this is bullshit. Maybe I don't know it. You know, maybe I don't know what I thought I knew. And a whole new perspective.
And eclipses, they take 6 months or so to really work themselves through.
To reveal what's being hidden by the light.
Yeah.
So you're not going to see all the information right up front. It's going to just take some patience. Patience and presence of mind.
And time to kind of relax into it. besides getting a new outlook on life and to kind of take your time, there's an element of sacrifice with this card. And being, you might have to sacrifice your some of your relationships in order to find a peace within yourself, to really kind of center yourself. Some of your relationships and some of your friends and family are going to be like, what is going on with you? Why are you acting like this? And it's because you need to go through this process.
And you don't owe them an explanation.
No.
You have to just do what you need to do, because our North Node is in Aries. Mm-hmm. Our collective destiny is finding out what makes us individual, what makes us unique.
Yeah.
Yeah. So find that. And then Aquarius. Oh, we have the Six of Wands for you. Accolades with an audience. Yes, returning victoriously. And this is you unfiltered. Yeah.
Oh, God, I love it. It feels so good. Uh-huh. I love this card. I feel like I really deserve this. I know.
Oh, Everest, you won.
I won it. I'm alive. I just won it. Now, I like this card so much, but there's this funny little thing. So there's like this little horse.
What are you talking about? The side eye?
Yeah, the side eye. So the horse, the vehicle, the animal vehicle that this person is going through, our animal nature, has a connection to the champion, is kind of looking at you as if like, I know what happened.
Should we tell them
Should
now?
we tell them?
Should we tell them?
Should we tell them now or after the party? And it's a card about success, and it's very, very beneficial. And here we go into our new epoch.
Your new paradigm.
New paradigm, new epoch. And
Pluto is here cutting through everything.
And I'm going to say it again because I've been saying it for the whole year. 20th century is over. We're in a new world. Forget what happened.
We have to tell everyone love.
Pour out your love. We love you. Thank you for watching this video.
We love you so much. Thank you.
We'll see you next video.